Hello students. So in previous video we have discussed about the radial movement of water. Okay. Uh, so in this video we will discuss about the ascent of sap. Okay. So first of all, ascent of sap. So water and minerals from the soil enter the plant through the epidermis of root. Okay. Through the epidermis of root. Okay, we have studied about this is the epidermis, and these are the three pathways for movement of water to the xylem. Okay, first the apoplastic, second is the symplastic, and third is the transmembrane. Okay, then into the these are the three pathways followed for the movement of water to the xylem. Okay, from the soil to the xylem. Okay, then uh, we have reached to the xylem. Okay, then we will study about the xylem anatomy. What is the structure of the xylem and what are the components of the xylem? Okay, then the water transport through the xylem. These are the two components of the xylem, that is, one is trachea and one is vessel. Okay, one is trachea and another is vessel. Okay, the tracheids are the elongated, hollow, dead cells with highly lignified walls. Okay, these are the tracheids. That is the long. Okay, these are the tracheids. And these are the tracheids. Okay, and these are the vessels. Like these are the vessels. Like these are broad. These are broad, and tracheids are the narrow. Okay, this is the A, and this is B. Then okay, okay, these are the pits. Okay, got it. Then these are the perforation plate. This is the perforated perforated plates. Okay, and tracheids are what? Tracheids are elongated. Okay, tracheids are elongated and hollow and made up of dead cells. Dead cells with highly lignified with highly lignified walls. Okay, and the walls contain a numerous pits. These are the pits. Okay, these are the these are the pits. The wall contains numerous pits. Got it? The pits is the regions where secondary wall is absent but primary wall remains. Okay. In pits, the secondary wall is absent but the primary wall is remains. Okay. And the shapes of pits and the patterns of wall pitting vary with species and organ types. Okay, the uh, the shapes of pits. Okay, these are the spherical pits we have seen here, but the structure of pits will vary with respect to species. Okay, and organ types. Got it? Then then vessel elements. These are the vessel. Okay, vessels. What is the criteria of vessels? Like these are the shorter, okay, and shorter and wider than tracheids. Okay, than tracheids. Got it? And have perforated end walls to form the perforation plate. Okay, to form what? To form these are the perforation plates. These are the perforation. Okay, these are the perforation plates. Then the they then the tracheids and perforated end walls form perforation plate. Okay. Then vessel elements have pits on their lateral walls. Okay. Pits on their lateral walls. Got it? And the and unlike the in tracheids, the perforated end walls allow vessel elements to be stacked end to end form. Okay. So simply the tracheids are connected with each other in a parallel manner. Okay, that means if this is the tracheid, okay, then another tracheid will connect like this. Okay, like this is the arrangement of the tracheids like this way. Okay, but vessels are almost shorter na. Tracheids are already longer. Then if we will add one tracheid in another tracheid, or it will make the longer one. Yes or no? So these are connected like this way, this parallel way, and the vessels are already shorter. Yes or no? The vessels are shorter, so it can be arranged like this, one end to another end, like this manner. Okay, and so this is the anatomy of the xylem. Like these are composed of two components. That is what? One is tracheid and another is vessels. Okay, we have studied. Then we'll go to the mechanism of ascent of sap. Okay, what is the mechanism of the ascent of sap? This is the mechanism of Ascent. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, most researchers agree that water is mainly pulled through the plant. Okay, pulled. Okay. Then the driving force for this process is transpiration from the leaves. We know what is transpiration. If this is the leaf, okay, if this is the leaf, then the the transpiration is water. Okay, water. What water evaporates from the aerial parts of the plant, from the aerial parts of the plant. Okay, that is the transpiration. Got it? Then the most accepted theory for upward movement. Okay, from the soil, this is the soil, the upward movement like the soil to the xylem. Okay, then that is called the upward movement. Got it? Then the most accepted theory for upward movement of water in the xylem is cohesion tension theory. Okay, the most accepted, the most accepted theory is cohesion cohesion tension theory. Tension theory. Got it? Okay. Then what is the cohesion tension theory? The some physical properties of water support the formation of water column in xylem vessel, and their upward movement are described below. Okay, upward movement can be cohesion. Okay, this is light color. Cohesion. Okay, and we will study about the adhesion. Okay, and surface tension. That is called the cohesion tension theory. Cohesion tension theory. Okay. Then cohesion is the mutual attraction between water molecules. This is the water molecule and this is the water molecule. The attraction between two water molecule is cohesion. Okay. The mutual attraction, okay, between water molecule. Got it. Then adhesion is the attraction of molecules to the hydrophilic walls of the tracheary element. Okay, attraction of molecules, not water molecules. Whatever the molecule is, that will be attract to the walls of the tracheary element. Okay, attraction of molecules to the hydrophilic. To the hydrophilic means what? Hydro means water. Philic means loving. Okay, water loving walls. Hydrophilic walls of tracheary element. Okay, walls of tracheary. Trachea, not IEARY, tracheary elements. Then the surface tension. Water molecules are attracted to each other in the liquid phase. Okay, more than the gas phase. Okay, water molecule water molecule attracted each other attracted each other, okay, in the liquid phase, in the liquid phase than gas phase. Got it? Okay, then the properties give water high tensile strength. Okay, these are the properties and will give the high tensile strength. Okay, the property that is the ability to resist a pulling force. Tensile strength means what? Tensile strength means ability to resist, okay, to resist a pulling force. Water is moving upward, na? Then the downward force will be act here also. Then the tensile strength will act to resist the downward or pulling force. So then water will move only the one direction, that is the to the upward direction. Okay. Then due to the fact the transpiration pulls the sap from the soil. Sap means what? Liquid. Okay. Then the soil to the leaves. Water in the xylem is in a state of tension. Okay. Water means that is the upward movement is here, na? So the tension is there also. The water tension. Okay. Then the cavitation is the appearance of a gas bubble within the liquid phase. Okay, liquid phase is water is moved in the movement of water from soil to the xylem is in liquid phase because the water molecule attracted each other in the liquid phase than gas phase. Okay, in liquid phase. Okay, so in liquid phase the cavitation. Okay, a cavitation is the appearance of a gas bubble within the liquid phase. If that is the liquid is passing through, and these are the gas bubbles. Okay, then it is more common in wide vessels. Okay, if the vessels are wide, na, vessels are wide, so the gas bubble, okay, gas bubble is present in the vessel more than in the tracheids. Okay, and can occur during stress or when xylem sap freezes in winter. Okay, cavitation, the appearance of gas bubble within the liquid phase, and it is more common in wide vessel than in tracheids. Okay, and can occur during drought stress if the plant is in drought stress or when the xylem freezes in winter. The xylem freezes in winter like mm, in the uh, but in the winter season, okay, the xylem or the liquid sap will freeze out. Okay, then the then the bubbles are present. Okay, such cavitation can block water transport and lead to severe water deficit in the leaf. Okay, if the um, if the movement or if the bubbles are present and if the uh, xylem is freezes, then the cavitation can block. Okay, cavitation will occur. Cavitation means what? The gas bubble in the liquid phase. Okay, this will block the movement of water. Yes or no? Then, however, the impact of xylem cavitation on the plant is minimized by several means. Okay, several factors are also present to minimize the blockage of the water due to the gas bubbles in the liquid phase. Okay, the principal mechanism for minimizing the effect of cavitation is a structural one. The end walls of vessel and the pores prevent the bubbles from spreading from the tube to tube. Okay, the pores and the end walls, जो end wall like this, जो end wall, okay, this is the end walls and the pores. These are blocking the cavitation so that the water can move freely to the xylem. Okay, blocking the cavitation. Okay, cavitation is what? The gaseous bubbles, the gas bubbles in the liquid phase that can block in the winter or the drought stress conditions. Okay, so here is the ascent of sap and the mechanism of ascent of sap. Okay, in next class we will discuss about the transpiration. Okay, thank you.